And welcome back to Game 2 of xIceBlue versus Ategenos in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament. I am Antlers44, and this time I am joined by Chester on co-commentary. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. That was quite the exciting race we had in Game 1, and I hope we have a similar race in Game 2.
Yeah, you can only hope for a finish like that. 18 seconds apart, you can't ask for anything better. And a massive lead change that late in the seed. What more can you hope for from one of these?
Well, we could hope for like a 10-second difference. Yeah, we'll just
True.
go for crazy. Go for the absolute crazy.
Or
I mean, have we ever
difference.
had a tie? I mean, we need a tie. We've been so close. I mean, I've won a race by 3 seconds, and now others have won by 3 or 4 seconds. But we need a tie. That'd
Yeah,
be the ultimate right there.
have to
You
go
made
to Link to the Past rules for like the 3 second 3 second
Nah,
differential.
that's cheating. No, it's cheating. No, I want an actual tie. That's what I want.
Right. And like honestly, like a race so close that stream lag ends up looking like for the restream that one runner wins, but actually the other runner wins. That is going to
That
be
would
the
be
ultimate.
also that
I
would be
haven't
also
seen that yet, but it's going to happen one of these days.
yeah. Well, we'll settle for a close race, and then we'll let the details sort themselves out.
Right. So we've got a countdown. Looks like we're about to start here. Okay, we are started. About 8 seconds in. Look like we have a dead wood start, and we have a wood sword to start the seed.
Are you sure that's not a magical sword?
I guess
That could
it
be a
could
magical
be.
sword, and that is a lot of Triforces. They have
That
all
is
but level 6, I think.
level 6 or level 6, because level 6 in first quest is the same as level 6 in second quest, and we have revealed dungeon numbers in the seed. Thank God. After last seed.
I am so glad I did get to track the previous race, because that must have been an absolute nightmare. I can't even imagine. And of course, they find a level right away, and the first room has a Triforce. Oh, thanks, game.
Yeah, a Triforce that both of them are confident that they don't need. Thankfully, this time, as a refresher, this could be second quest level 4, or it could be Shapes level 4. It is absolutely not first quest level 4. I am 100% confident in saying that this seed, unlike last seed.
Are you 101% confident?
Yes. I am as confident as a person could be that this is not first quest level 4.
Excellent. Looks like they also start with a raft? I think I saw a raft on the other screen too.
Yeah, we've got a heart container in the staircase for Ategenos, so in all likelihood, that means that the heart shuffle is on the seed. Unless that is the coast heart that has been shuffled into the mix. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. It's always a feeling of dread when you see heart shuffle possibly on, because that can lead to a lot more digging.
Right, and we have level 7 here for xIceBlue. He is going to say, wham bam, no thank you ma'am, and he is going to get out of level 7 and continue his exploration. I don't blame him one bit, because that looked like a possible second quest level 7.
It's tough to say whether you want to dig first quest 7 or second quest 7. Each has their own wonderful characteristics.
Yeah, honestly, I would take Shapes level 7 over first or second quest level 7.
That's without. I would definitely agree with that, 100%. Looks like the any roads are also shuffled, and looks like we have second quest, at least second quest overworld on, because that any road went to the second quest grave push spot.
We have a mixed overworld. Sorry. That's a combined.
Okay.
We have possible second quest, because that level 9 first quest did not bomb. Spectacle Rock did not bomb. So we'll have to see about that. But both of them are exploring the any roads right.
seem to be relatively spread out. Not too bad.
Yeah, nothing going to the east though. So that's kind of annoying.
Free
they
candle,
they
though.
can get
Got
yeah,
a
free
candle.
candle's nice, especially when you start with a sword. I don't know how that sprite works. I don't know how the sword sprite works, magical or wood.
I think if it looks like, because obviously Mags looks totally different than the other swords, but if it looks like a white sword but it doesn't have the blue handle, then it has to be a magical sword.
And we have a boomstick seed. And we also
Oh,
have shuffled
baby.
bomb groups. We have blue Tektites dropping bombs, so that is shuffled bomb groups, which is
Oh,
a
man.
really fun seed. Players love that.
I can't wait for I can't wait for Boomstick. Problem is with 7 Triforces, who knows where the wand's going to be, if it's going to be in a place where you're going to look for it. Of course, in
Exactly.
a 7 Triforce seed, the worst thing you can have is a required Ganon, because all those dungeons you didn't think you had to dig, yeah, you're going to have to dig a few of them, probably.
Ategenos taking advantage of that raft that we started with and just finding a secret shop he's going to decline based on his limited funds, putting it light.
xIceBlue almost forgetting, hey, free candle, take it, please.
So Ategenos is checking out Candle Row, and honestly, I'm thinking second quest overworld at this point because that's like the 4th in a row candle spot that did not burn. Meanwhile, xIceBlue finds level 8 at the spot just east of the Manila Wood Sword Cave, and he's going to go ahead and leave. I don't blame him whatsoever. At this point, it very, very likely seems like a possible Blitz seed. You just need to find that level 7, and then you need to find level 9.
In before level 7 is on the river, and you need the ladder to get to it, and the ladder is who knows where.
Ladder's meat blocked. Meat is
blocked. Meat and arrow blocked.
Meat is the rare shot blocked by the recorder.
Oh god. And we're gonna have a tie out of this somehow, even after all that. I'm ready.
Exactly. Yes, this is going to be the seed. We have Wizarobes on the overworld, by the way.
We do.
Honestly, on the overworld, red Wizarobes become more of a nuisance than blue Wizarobes, in my opinion, because of the fact that they just spawn right in front of you, and there's nothing that you can do about it in many of the cases.
One thing you can do is just take the beam shot to the face and die and start over again.
You can do that.
You can. You don't want to, but you'll probably do it.
Usually involves some 4-letter words, but that is a thing that you can do.
And adding to the things that are shuffled, the any key is in the Armos spot.
Good find, and both of our owners are kind of following each other. This has been kind of a linear seed so far. Ategenos just ahead of xIceBlue here. xIceBlue about to find that any key at the Armos spot, which is very welcome. That clears you up if the hints you find to be helpful. You can buy hints, you can buy meat, you can buy arrows if you need. Like your rupee threshold goes way down once you determine that you definitely will not have to buy keys.
Of course, in this seed, everyone seems to be mute, so definitely won't be buying many hints for sure.
Unless you find the book.
Book combination boomstick. Oh no!
Who takes a death on the vanilla 6 screen. He's going back to the Deadwoods. We'll see what he does after that. Although he did not check any of these Deadwood spots. So if any of these Deadwood spots end up having level 7, that could be a massive, great death for xIceBlue.
It sure could.
It takes a death to put you on the right track. Like, that's definitely won me a race before against a very
Absolutely.
good runner.
xIceBlue did find the magical bomb upgrade. So apparently, Mags is going to be their only sword, which obviously wouldn't matter anyway. But the bombs plus is in play, so there'll be another bombs plus where the white sword would be wherever that is. Of course, there's a small possibility. I guess that could have been the white sword because he only has 4 hearts.
It's actually a pretty big possibility because of the fact that he only has 4 hearts. When you only have 4 hearts in the random percent and you try to check the white sword item, it's a pretty low percentage because the 50-50 right off the bat that's going to be 5 hearts to get whatever it is, and then it's a 1/3 of 50-50 to get it if it didn't roll on, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And Ategenos finding a shop that is very useful, or could be very useful. It has candle, meat, and arrows in it. That's quite the one-stop shop right there.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
If you mark that on your tracker, you're like, all right, I don't have to mark any more shops the rest of the seed. That's a huge relief.
Tell that shopkeeper I may be seeing you later. I hear you have high-quality meat. And it was cheap too. That the arrows were lower cost, and the meat was also lower cost. So that's always nice.
Especially when it's looking like we have a straight second quest overworld. That's nice to see the cheap prices.
Mm-hmm.
Although we do see on Ategenos' side, it is actually a mixed overworld because the first quest, Big Secret in the Forest, burned. So we are in a mixed overworld. That is an example of how these seeds can kind of troll you sometimes with that. You like right when you think, all right, we're definitely in second quest overall. I'm gonna stop checking these first quest spots. No, here's the first quest spot that burns. As Ategenos finds level 3, second quest level 3, for sure. We've got second quest 1 through 6, and Ategenos unfortunately takes a death. We're right next to start, though. He's gonna be fine. He'll go right back in.
Also, I'm not sure if it was mentioned that to accompany the magical sword, it looks like enemies have 0 HP. Because he was sorting down blue Wizrobes like they were nothing. So that's not unless the bosses decide to have HP, that magical sword may not be as useful as much of an advantage as you might think.
Yeah, there is a very small possibility that it's not 0 HP, although the fact that those Pulse Voice are getting one-shotted, I think confirms that it's 0 HP enemies because of the fact that they, I believe, are 10 HP vanilla.
And it's way too high for a -4 to be a one-shot for sure. I mean, and likes, and yeah, they're all going down in one hit. Also, the other bombs plus item is on the floor in level 3, so that confirms that other one was the magical sword bomb upgrade.
Yeah, so xIceBlue is going to continue digging here. We'll see if there's a heart container or if there's a different item on the floor here. Ategenos gonna go ahead and eat. We have a shuffled coast item. It is the recorder on the coast. Wow. So that means that we could have heart shuffle still off, but that heart on the floor that xIceBlue just found from the Dodongo kind of makes that less likely. But we'll see. It still could be a coincidence.
It could be. I definitely have seen seeds where the first 4 items you found on the floor were all hearts, but oops, Heart Shuffle was on the whole time and you just didn't dig the right dungeons.
Exactly. Yeah, and we already found a heart in the stair, so we were thinking Heart Shuffle on, but that could be a complete coincidence because that recorder we just saw on the coast. So that's an interesting twist. A little M. Night Shyamalan action there.
We found a big secret for 138. What was the one in the previous seed? 140 something?
148. in the previous seed. I
Yeah,
believe.
wow. They are rolling in dough.
Yeah, that no shortage of money. Except this is second quest, so that will be the only big secret they will find. Actually, no. This is mixed quest, so they might have more than one big secret. Sorry.
Interesting that Agen found another meat shop and didn't buy meat with his riches. I don't know. Did he already buy meat? Maybe he did and I missed it.
He might be saving it because we did see, I believe, the book was...
We saw a boomstick. Yeah, we did a boomstick. So I guess if he finds the wand, maybe he'll save it for that.
Exactly.
I mean, they're literally finding every level except level 6, which is absolutely hilarious.
Right. Just like
what have we found? We found 3, 4, 5, and 7, I think. If I remember
3,
correctly,
4,
I can't remember.
5, 7. Did we find 8 too?
Maybe found 8. I know they found at least 4 or 5 dungeons already, and just not level 6.
Yeah, that's how it always is gonna
that
work.
Recorder
out.
on the coast, man. It says the ladder into recorder spot on a mixed quest overworld. You never know.
We have another
heart. Wow.
Another heart. So Heart Shuffle is on.
Crazy.
Heart Shuffle is on. That confirms it.
Wow. I think we're in for quite the ride tonight.
Yeah, exactly. This is gonna be a fun seed. I'm already feeling it.
Me too. Ice was gonna get the same information if he digs level 5 far enough. Oh, he got the. Did he dig the heart in the stairs? In what was it, level 4? I think he did.
I don't remember. I know one of them.
I know Agen did. I don't know if iceblue did. Can't remember.
That would be funny. That'd be funny if one of them had the information from one dungeon, and one of them had the information from the other.
Yeah. But I know for sure Agen got them both. So he knows Heart Shuffle's on.
Okay.
I don't know for sure if iceblue got the first heart. Obviously he's gonna get the second heart right here. But with his hearts, he's got the same amount of hearts as Agen, so he probably got them both, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think so, probably. So they should both know that this seed is gonna have Heart Shuffle on, which is just great when you just need one Triforce.
It's great for us, not for them.
Right. And of course,
there's level 2. There's my level 2.
Have another dungeon that you don't need.
I love it. Oh man. He's enjoying that extra 2 bomb capacity. That's nice. They both are right now.
Exactly, and here's another staircase. This is going to be a corridor staircase for Agen. Agen is hard committing to this 5. I respect it.
He may find something very useful on the floor. Oh, well, there's a ladder on the floor in level 2.
Oh,
okay.
Ladder
nice.
for recorder on the coast.
Wow. So that's like an indirect second quest where you normally find the recorder in 2, and instead you find the means to get the recorder in level 2. Very interesting.
Yeah, can we talk about how Agen just wrecked that Gliok from the top when he didn't even have a ladder in that river room?
He's a talented player. He knows all the ins and outs for sure. So
yeah, that was impressive.
Mm-hmm. Useless compass, nice.
Finding compass. Not exactly what he wants to find for level 5, but...
Oh, it looks like Agen took a potion out of Ategenos. So maybe that's the reason for the heart similarity if iceblue didn't get that one heart that we saw earlier. That could be. Could be a thing. Don't know.
Yeah. Agen's screen trolling me a little bit there. I thought that was some water blocking him, but it was just a screen. He finds the red candle on the floor in level 5, as iceblue finds level 1. So we have found what, 6 of the 8 dungeons now, and not level 6?
At least. I mean, I think we've literally found every dungeon except the 2 dungeons we're actually looking for. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. This is definitely levels. So it's second quest 1, so he's looking for 2 floor items here because it is Heart Shuffle. Agen's going back into level 2.
Did xIceBlue get 2 items out of 2? I know he picked up the ladder. I didn't
Honestly,
see him get anything else.
These dungeons have been coming so fast and furious. I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't. If he did, I didn't see. It's an interesting decision because level 2 is not that big. I guess again, if you're, it's a fine line prioritizing. Okay, do you dig overworld for level 6, or do you actually dig a little bit for potential really good items that you may need? Who knows? It's a tough decision to make.
Exactly. We still don't have bow or silvers, so that's also something that might weigh on their mind.
Yeah.
imagine if we ever acquired Ganon.
And they already found Steven and noped out because there's a heart in the floor in 1. But I mean,
yeah.
What if Steven has bow and silvers together or something like that? That'd be incredible.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's voluntarily.
Right. There's heart on the floor in level 1. We still got one more floor item that we're gonna find here. It is not that room though. And xIceBlue having a premonition, bombing up when he's got an open door to the right. There's the compass. Not what he's wanting. Here's the boss room. This isn't a drop room for sure.
Gotta have heart.
Oh, another heart container, and level 1 is a bust. xIceBlue
Bummer.
leaving level 1.
Hey, extra health. I mean, when you got no ring, that's not a bad thing to have.
Do we have no ring? Do we not have white or blue?
I'm pretty
rings?
sure that their sprites are as they started. If if they have a ring, that's news to me.
Why are they trolling us with this? They trolled me last year.
They definitely don't have a ring.
the
Oh my
red-
god, there's
with
the
red
bow
tunic.
and 2.
Meanwhile,
Oh my god.
Ategenos with bow and 2.
Well, that answers the question of did xIceBlue get the second item in 2, and the answer is nope.
He
They
did
definitely
not.
got the bow. That may come back to bite him.
We'll see. We'll see what happens here. If Ganon is not required, though, it could be a good play.
It could be.
Because he's getting his recorder as Ategenos is continuing to do stuff that xIceBlue has already done. But Ategenos dips out of level 1 immediately.
Now, if this recorder goes to unfound dungeons, xIceBlue could have a nice advantage here if he can quickly find level 6. Ooh, takes him to the waterfall.
Oh,
There
that
you go.
is good news.
Easy
That's
peasy.
level 6.
That won't help him find level 9, but I mean, Agen got the ladder, has the ladder also. So if he's smart, he's gonna go get that recorder as soon as possible. He's probably gonna dig the rest of the northeast and then up an A and do the same world wrap that xIceBlue did. If I had to guess.
Right. So
Although he's
Best
close to the
case-
waterfall, he may just go straight there and find it totally by accident.
he's right there.
Yeah.
So best case for xIceBlue is that level 9 is recorder blocked and Ganon is not required. That would be the best condition for xIceBlue right now. And he didn't clear that room previous to this room. Was there a static drop in there that I missed?
Yeah,
By the
I
way,
think there
there's
was. I think there was.
boomerang.
But we did see the almighty magical boomerang on the floor in level 6. He did not pick it up, xIceBlue did not.
Fury having a heart attack as xIceBlue does not pick that magical boomerang up. And
Fury is very sad. Ohio!
xIceBlue continuing on without the least useful item in the
Didn't see if xIceBlue hit a red bubble, what the red bubble curse is. He had his sword afterwards, but I'm not even sure he hit the red bubble. He might have hit the blue bubble instead. we didn't root for the appropriate red bubble curse, which is slowdown, obviously, because
Exactly.
we like trolling the runners. If you want to see the most painful red ring pickup ever, watch my race from last night where I had slowed down for 3 rooms and slowly made my way to the red ring in the staircase.
Triforce for xIceBlue.
The slow grind. Oh, there's a Triforce. Nice.
In level 6. He's going to be looking for level 9. Meanwhile, Ategenos picks up his recorder, and he unwittingly finds that level 6 he's trying to check that the spot just west of the coast shop is a recorder spot, gets picked up by the tornado, and unwittingly gets taken to level 6. Meanwhile, xIceBlue is about to start checking all of the recorder spots. I would imagine we've got ourselves a race here. This is going to be an interesting finish.
It's definitely, we need to answer the question of where is level 9. And if you're looking for a trolley outcome, I guess now you're hoping for a power bracelet block, which there are quite a few of those in Second Quest Overworld. Yeah. We have no idea what that power bracelet is.
Very true. We're in confirmed mixed quests, so that could be anything at this point. That could be any of the possible first/second quest spots.
Sadly, Agent also ignores the magical boomerang. Oh well.
Isn't that a shame?
I just up to 10 hearts now. Has a very remote outside chance at another +2 bomb upgrade, but don't think that's going to come into play in the seed.
That would be, I believe, a 10% chance at mags, but
so you got,
with 0 HP enemies confirmed, I doubt he's going to go.
Yeah, 50% times 20%? Sounds right.
Yeah.
Math checks out. Come on, Agent, hit a red bubble. I want to see what the curse is. It didn't happen. Oh well. It was close.
Yeah.
Good dodging. The good dodging cost us knowledge. Oh well.
Not gonna indulge your curiosity, Chester.
There's plenty of time. They're probably all over level 9. It's okay. We got plenty of time. Interesting that Agen didn't go for the go back to get that compass, knowing this is the only Triforce he needs. Oh, some nice dodging on those red bubbles, though. Very nice.
Yeah.
I think wasn't the Triforce to the left actually? He's gonna go way out of his way now. I think.
It was, and let's hope for Agen's sake that he goes down, which he looks like he is, and not up. Gonna bomb these Dodongos here. These rooms are the bane of damageless runs. If that's
it's a bane of any run, really. Oh.
No.
That was the item room probably too. That's the vanilla item room in Second Quest 6.
It is. That's the worst. That is the vanilla ladder room.
See, now I wonder if he's gonna go get the compass. Gonna get that item. Interesting decision. There's the other strange. What do we call it? The strange moat room that's only in Second Quest 6. Can't remember
Honestly,
what they call it.
I don't know what you call that room. Like the Tetris room.
Anomaly.
I don't know.
Wow, did he bomb? That's interesting. Did he bomb too far into the wall and it didn't take? I don't think I've
That
ever
is
seen
correct. That can happen.
That's crazy.
That can happen when you ladder clip and you go too far into the wall. Your bomb can be placed too far.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy.
It is a thing. It is a thing. Like, that has happened to people on good paces in level 4 in the vanilla speedrun.
That makes sense. And the agent did go back and all hailed the wooden boomerang and didn't pick it up. How's that? That's a double boomerang level 6. Level 6. If you want a boomerang, the one dungeon you have to dig is the place to be tonight.
Yep, level 6 is your level. Level 6 would be the worst, in my opinion, because I hate all boomerangs.
Hate is such a strong word, though.
It's such an appropriate word.
Ooh. There seems to be an interesting backstory there. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, I thought this was the case. I think you had to go through the Triforce Room to get to the compass. That's hilarious.
Yes, yep. Yeah, there's...
Well played, game. Well played.
Finally getting that Triforce. And where is level 9? xIceBlue is checking all these spots. Is it going to be in this little spot here in the Deadwoods? It is a spot. No.
Bomb shot. Well, my dream of on the coast was, or on the river rather, was wrong. The river had one spot and it was not a level, so that's out. But again, we're down. We could be. Oh, red ring or blue ring purchase. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's a good move. I think because you don't want to buy the book if you don't have the wand and you're not likely to get it. I mean, I definitely want to have double defense than have a book that could probably do nothing.
And you've seen a lot of items at this point. You're pretty comfortable in the fact that red ring and silvers might be forced to 9. So you're not going to spend them on hints. So yeah, I think it's a good purchase.
Yeah. And only with 7 hearts too. But if it's a Patra and Wizrobe 9, I mean, you don't want to go in there with 7 hearts green tunic if you have an option.
Right. I mean,
they haven't bombed Death
like
Mountain yet. I think it's either we're down to like Death Mountain and then Power Bracelet spots for level 9 probably.
True.
I can't think of anywhere else they haven't gone to yet.
Yeah, there's xIceBlue getting Ategenos. He's gonna take a potion. I agree with that play. I like the potion get right there.
Absolutely.
So we got West Death Mountain versus East Death Mountain right here, and Ategenos is gonna go into this Any Roads, and he's gonna take it. He's going to the grave. He's gonna check these grave spots, which xIceBlue has already checked. xIceBlue is in Death Mountain. He does find the white sword item.
Shockingly, it's a heart container.
Right?
I can't believe it. We are running out of spots, though. Probably have 3 spots left to bomb?
Not that many.
No.
I think
that doesn't even bomb.
I think that xIceBlue's checked most of the Power Bracelet, Raft, and Recorder spots.
Nope. Dream's dead.
There's level 9!
Dream is dead. Dang. Oh well.
Northwest Death Mountain. Now we get to see if the bow is required.
And if it's required, xIceBlue is going to be in for a world of hurt probably. Because, I mean, 2, it wouldn't be a bad dungeon to try to go back to dig for items. It's a pretty quick check, but 2 is, I mean, with Recorder to unfund dungeons on, he's got to get to the northeast to get it. So, that may not be his first choice.
That's true. We'll see. If I'm xIceBlue, like, 2 is a pretty enticing dungeon to go back to, although he's already found the one item out of it. So it's
I'm about 99% sure he does not have the bow, because I think he's gone into his menu at least once since he was in level 2. All right, so he's hit a red bubble. It's not slowdown. I'm guessing reverse controls.
I'm guessing
it doesn't look like. I think was he using his sword still?
I don't think he was. I'm guessing swordless.
Swordless, yeah, okay.
Because he didn't look like he really had a.
Yeah, okay. He would have. I'm sure he would have gone to hit the blue bubble in that room if it was reverse controls. Unless he's really good at reverse controls. I mean,
that he didn't, regardless.
Yeah. Does he have a repeatable weapon?
Yeah, it's definitely swordless because he just used.
He wouldn't have done that. But he doesn't have a repeatable weapon. He doesn't have red candle. He doesn't have wand. Doesn't have the bow. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems like a questionable decision to not get your sword back if you have no repeatable weapon.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
it's 0 HP, but you know.
Meanwhile, Ategenos just making his way through this overworld. xIceBlue using a lot of his time. There's that's
that may be why.
great for
I think he knew that was. I think he knew that was there. That's why he wasn't too concerned. Yeah, there's back-to-back horizontal shoot rooms too in this third row. So I wonder if it's very interesting if that's the path through the level. If there's no other path, that you have to go down this long catwalk to get to anywhere else in the dungeon. I'm not sure why
he doesn't
going back in.
That either.
He saw them already, I thought.
Yeah, no, he's been in here. He doesn't remember that this is a shoot room. He's killing this Patra, and he's like, "Why can I not walk up?"
So far away. Interesting. I wonder if you can go left here.
I'm sure he can. He's got to be able to.
Are you still sure? He bombed the wall.
Maybe not. This has got to be.
And the block doesn't even push. No.
Wow.
But he must have tried pushing the wall already. That's a gigantic dead end too. Wow.
Yeah, that is a staircase room. That room that he was just in is a staircase room with that key in that location.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but with 6 red bubbles, I don't blame him for noping out of there.
But you got blue bubbles right here though.
Yeah, but if it's a staircase, who knows where it's going to take him though? Could take him to somewhere else. Oh, you can't even get to the chute. The chute's a gigantic dead end. That's hilarious. I love it. I love Second Quest 9.
Second Quest 9 is great until it's not.
It doesn't troll you with staircases. It trolls you with strange end results of staircases and walk through walls that aren't there and no bombable walls. And it does everything else except that. Oh, a one-way wall? Yeah, that could be it. So I forgot about one-way walls too. It could be.
So Ategenos is back in Death Mountain. He's looking like he's gonna go through East Death Mountain, and hopefully for him, go through West Death Mountain after that. He's going back down. So hopefully his natural routing takes him on that path.
We had a shutter door for xIceBlue, but it did open up. So that was not the answer. And we haven't seen Ganon's room or Zelda's room yet. So we're not sure if she's in her own room. That would also be interesting. Yeah. There's a staircase. See, you probably want to take staircases on the off chance that you want to confirm red ring silvers in 9 also.
Right.
That could be important. Another staircase. Patra doing its best to guard it. Another shutter door. No, it's not going to clear the room though. Interesting decision. I wonder why you would.
Seen the other side of that.
Yeah, but wouldn't you still? Oh, he's already seen the other side. Oh, is he in? I don't know. Has he been in that room?
He's been in the room on the other side of that shutter door.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ategenos is just a few screens away from finding level 9. This is going to be a photo finish. We will see if this is a required bow/silvers or not.
So I guess now for the ultimate troll, we want Ganon to be required, but the silvers to be somewhere else. The silvers silvers on the floor in 7. That's what you want. They wouldn't like that. Yeah, I was thinking also about what Fury just said about possibly clearing rooms for a compass. That would be a thing to do for sure. If you're not sure
0 HP for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Another shutter door, another Patra. He doesn't have a ring, but he can still take 3 hits. And with 0 HP on the eyes, Patra should not pose too much of a threat.
Yeah, Patras are pretty free. Ategenos is in level 9 now. We've got a race again. And just like the first seed, Ategenos is the second into level.
Yeah, and we got a good race and still possibility for good trolling to happen because we're nowhere near go mode yet. We're not sure for sure. And the ear has nothing.
Well, we'll see. We haven't looked at that last room on the top left to the bottom left. That makes sense.
Nothing.
Yeah. I'm thinking bottom left cheek. I'm thinking bottom left cheek here.
I'll go the opposite. I'll say the bottom right cheek. That we got all the bases covered.
Looks like xIceBlue is agreeing with you right now.
Except he can't find a way through.
Right?
He says, "Let me in."
Oh man, he's already been in the middle.
I don't think he can get to the far right side. We may be thinking magical staircase time.
Yeah, but he's already been in the middle. I'm wondering.
Probably crossing over to get to the left cheek. Maybe he'll try to take the spiral staircase.
Ategenos is in the top right ear in the meantime.
xIceBlue has been in this horizontal shoot rooms at least 3 times now. He likes those,
Right?
I guess. Still not taking that staircase though. Interesting. I mean, A, it could be silvers, and B, it could be a magical staircase to that right side that you can't get to.
Yeah, Ategenos taking a staircase we haven't seen before. Top right, silver arrows.
Oh boy.
That could be a thing.
Well, we know it's a thing, but is it the right thing?
xIceBlue saying that he hasn't been to the left or down here. We have a single shutter door here. This could be Zelda. If this shutter door does not open, I think it's bad news for xIceBlue. And it does open though.
And if she's in her own room, he's still got potential over here for one of these going upward rooms to be her room.
Yeah, this won't be it if it's her own room.
But it could be in the left column. You can get to it.
Oh,
no,
it's
there's
Ganon.
Can you bomb left? Bomb left to Zelda's room?
Bomb
Oh,
to
it could
Zelda's
be.
room?
Oh, it's not a door though. It could be a bomb hole. Could be a bomb hole to her room.
That is Ganon's vanilla room, so it's very likely that Zelda will be in her own room.
Oh, it doesn't bomb. You can't get there.
Oh, wow. So you gotta bomb left out of that room that he's already been in to get into that room. Oh, man.
So he can, or he's looking at the map, he can get to the right cheek. He did have a chance to go that way, and he didn't go that way.
He didn't
But he
go in
can't
there.
get
That's
over.
why I was so confused. He didn't go in the right cheek when he had the open door.
Now, are there any rooms where it could be Zelda's room now? We're running out of options for a room that you can only get to from below.
Magical staircase, or it's not.
I think that spiral
Zelda's
staircase with the Patra. Staircase with the Patra. could be
You're
the
right. You're right. That spiral
He's
staircase
going
with
right,
Patra. I'm guessing that's it. It's not the right cheek.
Say, I don't think there's any rooms left where it could be her room only. Maybe it's the room to the left of that room. I mean, I guess it could be that.
Can it be?
I think so.
I think
You
he's
have to-
been in the room below that, though.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know either.
He hasn't been in that room.
No,
There's
he
one
hasn't.
room.
That's got to be
There's
it.
one room.
It's got to be that
Yeah, so
spiral staircase.
She's got to be. Yeah, she's got to be in the 3rd row on the 7th column, 6th column, 7th column. Yeah, and then there's probably a staircase to the room below it that goes to her room.
Yeah, whoever takes that spiral staircase first, I'm guessing is going to win this. Oh, he hasn't been in this room just north of here. No, it's not it.
He's looking at his map thinking, where is she?
Yeah, it's got to be that bottom right, just in that right cheek.
I'd like to point out that I called right cheek, by the way, so I was right about
You
that.
did.
Nailed it. Alright, Agents, I think in what we think is the compass room. So maybe we'll get confirmation now. There it is.
It is. Oh,
Aha,
it's
it
in
is.
the right cheek.
Yep, it's in the third row. That's right. So she's in her own room, and we have to find a way to get to the room below her room.
That is going to lead 8-Jin on kind of a goose chase.
Oh, we can walk through the wall. And it's a shutter door! Welp.
Yeah, that.
xIceBlue got the worst case scenario that he was not hoping for.
Oh no.
He's got to dig dungeons now. He needs to go to level 2 and get the silvers out of 9.
Yeah, that's looking bad for xIceBlue at this point. It's 8-Jin's race to lose now. He's just got to find that staircase, and he's gonna be the winner of this seed. xIceBlue really needs a miracle at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how he gets to the northeast fast. I don't think any of the take any roads went up there.
Not that I remember. No.
So I mean, he's not gonna. I mean, with recorded unfinished dungeons, I mean, he has no way of getting up there fast. So he's gonna. Well, I mean, unless he thinks about, he doesn't think about proximity of where dungeons are. If he thinks about ease of clearing dungeons instead. So maybe that's the answer. Meanwhile, Ategenos is trying furiously to get into her room by some other method and is failing miserably. Hopefully he eventually just up and A's and tries the direct route, which we know is the correct route. Except that he forgot to slay the beast first. But he has the means to do so. xIceBlue is not to be denied the boomstick. He says, if I'm going down, I'm buying the boomstick.
There's gonna be massive explosions.
If he finds the wand, there'll be massive explosions everywhere. I can't wait.
I think this might... Oh no, this is the red ring.
It's the red ring. What is that spiral staircase with the patch for go to? It must be a one-way staircase to... Probably a one-way staircase to nowhere relevant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
It does look like, in addition to Boomstick, the book is an atlas as well, because we have to see the map for level 4.
Yeah.
That's a heart container. That's not the one.
I will be back in just a moment.
Alrighty. Agent's only on one heart here. I think a death at this time would actually benefit him. Oh, Remorse is Atlas on. Oh, thanks, Fury. I did not ask what the Loser's Remorse flag was, and apparently it was Atlas on, so thank you. I should have asked. Anyway. Ategenos, I think, is on the correct path now. If he just walks through the wall to the right, he's not going to try it yet. He's going to try every other possibility first. Going to get every fairy in the world, though. That's nice. Nice health refill. Ooh, he's not. I wonder if he doesn't think that's a room in Second Quest 9? That's an interesting development if he thinks it's a magic staircase situation instead of a walk-through wall. That's very interesting. If only he bought the book. If only he had a chance. He opted for defense over the book.
Sorry about that.
No worries. We're concerned suddenly because HN did not try to walk through the wall to go to the room below Zelda's room.
Oh.
So xIceBlue may have a chance yet if HN can't figure out the answer to the puzzle. Alright, so there's the reason. There's where the staircase goes. It goes right next to Ganon, so he hears Ganon's roar right now.
Yeah,
which could be good because he does need to do this.
That was a bomb wall, but it was not the one we were looking for.
No. I got a bad feeling that Agent may think it's a magic staircase situation when it is not. So, we'll see. Was that a 0 HP Ganon, by the way? I didn't. It went over so fast. It was over too fast. Well, all Agent's got to do now is walk through the wall to Zelda. Will he try? I mean, I think if he knew that, he would have up A'd so quickly your head would spin, but he didn't. Oh, he wants to fight Ganon again. Okay, good move. He wanted to fight him so bad. Like, we have worked so hard for this. I'm gonna beat him again.
They might as well, right?
Yeah. See, now he's like Fury is saying, he's seeing the map, so he knows that obviously it's symmetrical, so you can see there's a room below where Zelda's room is. And did he even try to bomb it? I don't even know. I would think he would have at least tried that. But I don't know.
I don't think he did.
All right, so apparently the room to the far left cheek was a walkthrough wall. That was the answer to that one.
Yeah.
So he's got to be thinking that this is going to be the magical staircase to finish the seed, and he's probably going to be disappointed. Oh, look, it took him to start. Very, very nice. Fantastic. Well, it's like an up A. It's the same thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
He does go ahead and up A. Meanwhile, xIceBlue still trying to clear out this 4. Oh man, it's rough.
Here's the test. Surely he doesn't get it this time. There you go.
Through wall. There's the open shutter door. Get your GGs out for Ategenos, finishing the seed at 49 minutes 44 seconds. The winner of this best of 3 seed.
Very well played by Agen. He dug the right dungeon. He didn't give up on level 2. And that proved to be the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, level 2 with the bow. That was definitely the difference in the seed, because xIceBlue had a massive lead into level 9. He found Ganon first. He found Zelda first. It's just the nature of random percent.
It is. It's a decision making. It's, do you decide to? I can totally understand xIceBlue's decision there to not dig further. I mean, he's looking for a Triforce and get the 9. I mean, he's not thinking about necessarily digging every single dungeon he finds. So
right.
But unfortunately, that was and some nights, if it opens Zelda room, he wins. And unfortunately, it wasn't the case, and we saw the result.
Right. I mean, if I'm in this race, I probably lose, because I typically assume it's open Ganon until it's not, or open Zelda until it's not. So
yeah,
I mean, it's one of those things that happens.
I'm not in the IRC. I don't know if Agen would like to speak with us.
There is much wailing and gnashing of teeth in the IRC.
I should have been in there. Oh well. I'm missing the action right there. So I hope everyone enjoyed these 2 games tonight, and all the 85 other games that were played tonight with the various matches going on. It's a very busy day. And it looks like we do have Agen and xIceBlue in the commentary booth. GG to both of you.
GG's.
Very entertaining seed.
Yo,
that second seed was not entertaining.
It was, well, as I was talking to Antlers, it was entertaining for us. Maybe not so much for you, but for us, it was. We had endless discussion of the possibilities for the trolling involved. So, and we got some of it, but not all of it. So,
I mean, it definitely did troll by placing both the bow and ladder in 2. I found that ladder and I was like, peace.
Yes. Yeah. And a perfectly rational decision, if I might add.
Dude, yeah, I was telling Chess Jerk, if I'm in this race against Ategenos, I lose, because I find that ladder and I dip out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Like, I checked a few more rooms to see if I could find the staircase. I didn't even bother checking the right leg of the A, and I was like, yo, bye.
Exactly.
And then, after I found the recorder, and I was like, oh, it brings me to a dungeon I haven't beaten. So I did 6, got the Triforce, and then I spent 17 years in 9.
17 years looking for 9, and then another
literal full clear of 9.
Yeah,
y'all hear me?
I literally, dude, I hate second quest doors. I don't understand how you run that category, Antlers. I don't.
Well, I mean, when you know where they are.
Even then, I still hate that category. GG's, Agent.
Yeah, GG's HM. Very well played. I think we can hear you, or we did hear you for a second.
Can you hear me now?
I got a
I
green
can hear you
circle
now.
button.
Yes.
Good.
Hey, I
GG, HM.
swear I bombed that wall in 9. Maybe I didn't.
Well,
I swear
You
I
might
well,
have, but
would you like
it's a
to keep
walk.
swearing about it?
You might have bombed it, but it's a walkthrough.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hey,
Stuff
Agent,
happens.
did you know there's walk-through walls in Second Quest? It's a secret. Don't tell
I
anyone.
hate Second Quest, dude. At least you didn't have to do much. I think I
Yeah,
found the
in a
bow
minute.
before I found ladder, which really paid off for me at the end of.
Dude, I immediately went right because you could walk. I think what was a bomb wall to the right, or it was a walkthrough wall, and it was like
It was a
I cleared out the room, and it was like, "Yo, here's your ladder," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I went up and around, so I guess that paid off at the end. And Ganon being in like the most retarded spot ever in 9 is. It wasn't a hard seed, but it was
Oh no,
rough.
it was an easy seed. It's just the way you had to route that seed was just a pain.
I
How
think
about
I full
how
cleared
about
the overworld.
yeah? How about finding every single dungeon except the dungeons you're looking for? I thought that was an interesting twist.
I think the only thing I didn't find was 7. Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah,
at my tracker. I don't have 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9.
it's in the far southwest, if you wanted to know.
The bomb wall or the recorder spot?
Neither. It's the far southwest open spot.
Oh, I did check that. You know what? I did find that, and I actually.
Good thing you didn't need it.
Stabbed me in the back because I blame RBG for this, but I actually marked it as an X on my tracker.
Nice.
Yeah,
That dungeon
That is
doesn't
fantastic.
exist.
Speaking
That
of
dungeon doesn't
7,
exist.
speaking of 7, Ategenos.
Yeah.
Almost cost you and it fooled me too. The pallets that almost fooled me, or
Well,
it did fool me. And it
to be
almost
fair,
cost me.
I have my cheat sheet and I looked at the wrong Triforce setup and I'm like, oh, I'm good to go. And I'm like, wait a second, why is the old dude still here? So saved by the 3-room second quest 8, which never happens. But yeah, I was like, oh god, really? And I got to go to 7, and I'm like, ugh. And you had to basically full walk 7. There was no other way to get there.
Honestly, though, that's of all the things, xIceBlue had like a minute lead into level 7, probably. And then you came out of level 7 with like a minute lead because you just took the right staircase.
Level 7?
So
You mean 6?
no,
This is
level
the first
7 in
seed.
the first seed.
In the first
In the
seed.
first
Oh, in the first seed. Okay, yeah, I was confused.
Yeah, in the first seed.
Dude, that first seed was incredible. Like I
Yes.
I killed Ganon, and then I walked to the right and I saw the dot done, and then I walked up and I was like, God damn it!
That was an amazing finish. So it was a quite
18
the
second
finish.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I don't think Ganon was required because
He wasn't. The door was already open.
It was not
Yeah.
required.
And I like went up into the ear and around and took a staircase and it popped me up like right in the top corner, and I went down one room and over and there she was. I'm like, okay, well that's cool.
You wanted
Um,
bacon so bad.
The first seed
Hey.
I enjoyed. The second seed, the second seed was great because everything was one hit. The first seed, everything. I hate you, Fury. By the way,
No joke,
first
man.
seed, I don't understand why gels had 4 HP.
Well, and it wasn't the regular gels because the gels and the gels that split off of
Yeah, split off gels
Gold
were
have
4
different
HP. Regular gels were 0. I was
yeah,
like, dude.
and then the bats that split off fires were multiple HP, and it's just like, thank Jesus I found the wand and the white sword earlier. I would have gone and
I found the wand and the white sword in that seed very late.
ugh.
Had I had the combat, I probably could have gotten it the sub 50 on that first seed.
Yeah, I would imagine. It was nice. I don't actually remember too much about the first seed after that last one and doing everything wrong, but
In that case, I'll tell you. I think you lost by 18 seconds. I'm not sure. I could have the facts wrong on that one.
Oh,
I have the frame cannon. It could be 17.
I won. I won, Chester. What are you talking about?
Well then maybe you should remember the first race then.
I mean, I remember that part, and going into level 8
Might
and
have
not
the frame
7.
counted. It could be 17 seconds. You know,
It could be. Yeah, it could be. We'll go check that for you.
Honestly, that first race was one of the best races I've seen in the tournament so far. So that was really fun to watch and to call. So thank you to both of you on that one.
Yeah, I look forward to watching these back. I like to do that. Ice, you're a good runner, whether you think you are or not. Maybe I just have your number, but I think you're really good at randomizer. So don't quit this.
Honestly,
No,
no.
so look, all right. The only reason I left the ABNS tournament is because Swordless is the devil, and I would rather yeet Swordless into a volcano with the Vorpal.
Seriously, xIceBlue had the lead going into level 9 on both of these seeds. It's just the first seed happened to not
Level 9 being level 9, the equalizer.
Yeah, like he didn't find the path, and the second seed, or sorry, no, the penultimate level you had the lead going into, and then level 7 second quest did level 7 second quest things, but then level 9 in the second seed you had the lead going in there, and it's just the bow. Like,
yeah, I think like had I continued searching too, I seriously thought about doing it, but like my mind was so set on going pick up that recorder to flute to see if it brought you to an unbeaten dungeon, because in my mind with these flags I'm bum rushing 9. I'm not looking.
No, I agree. Items. You made the random percent play. That's the play that I make, dude. Like I said, if I am in this race with Ategenos, I also lose because I'm also doing the same exact thing. I'm going for go mode, and you'll, like, if you watch it back, you'll hear me say, like, I wonder what he's looking for in here. He's already got possible go mode, so that's just one of the random percent things.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's so if my loser's remorse flag will always be turn Ganon on, because I like, not to spoil, but Wasid earlier, it's just like that sort of stuff for me ruins randomizer because it's not fun. I don't enjoy watching it, and I don't enjoy playing it. So I like to have Ganon on, and so I guess maybe in the back of my mind, I sometimes bias myself towards looking for the bow, sometimes when I shouldn't, just because I've always played with Ganon on for the most part, and yeah, I thought about dipping. Actually, I found the ladder after the bow, so I just lucked out. Um, and I think after that, I kind of just go moded it a little bit. But it's
Did
just
you go up into, or did you go right?
I went up, and then I went around. So I found the staircase, and then I found the ladder. And
Where
I'm like,
was the
do I
staircase?
really want to?
Was it on the right leg, or was it at the very tip, like at the top?
It was at the right leg, and then I went over like one room and down, and there's the ladder, and I'm like, oh, okay, now let's go get a recorder. And then I forgot about recorder to unbeaten dungeons until I checked like two. And so I'm like, oh, hey, there's level 6. And then I found both items there, and I found both items in 5 before. I dug a bunch of crap. I dug level 3.
Yeah, after my first 2 races with Magic Friends and both of the seeds having recorder to unbeaten dungeons turned on, I've kind of like burned that into my mind to, if I see the recorder, I'm bum rushing that so I can play it.
Understandably so. I've seen it quite a few times in my experience as well.
I think I went back and like did like a quick speed run of the second seed that we played, and like with the recorder, and it was just like that level 7, and I think I beat it in like 3 minutes because of
Yeah.
Sounds about
It's
right.
amazing, isn't it? It's like you could beat most of these randomizer seeds in under 20 minutes. It's just, do you find that path? And sometimes you do, but other times you're just like 2 hours later, I didn't find that recorder that I should have, or a ladder, or a power bracelet, or any number of things. Or like Freer's talking about, there was a beat block followed by a Goma block. What are you gonna do in a second quest seed with
In a level that takes you 3 minutes to finish if there's no blocks.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
randos.
thank you guys for calling this. I look forward to listening back. Antlers, Chester, I love listening to you guys. I love playing you both too. I'm kind of sad that I probably won't get to play either of you in this tournament, but I did get to play xIceBlue, who I enjoy as well. So
You're you're making some assumptions there.
I'll see you in the finals. We'll make it
Hey,
happen.
are
We'll make
we
it
in the
happen.
same bracket? I don't know.
I have no idea. I
Chester
have no
is.
idea.
Look, all I
No,
know
we're-
is that I get to fist fight JSR and the losers.
Oh baby.
Are you in the top right bracket, Antlers?
I'm in the top left.
Oh, okay, so you're on the other side, so it would be the finals. I could see Chester in the lower bracket if I lose.
I'm with Krim. Krim. Well,
Ah,
I won't give spoilers.
I think after this, Ategenos, I think you're against the winner of Saver and who else?
Jay Coper, isn't it?
No, Saver and
Or no, he already beat Jay
Thurwolf,
Coper.
or Thurwolf or
Thur-
Sea Falcon. Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all. Yeah. This top right section is
So
It's so
actually,
stacked.
you know
Pretty
what? You know
stacked.
what? Actually, I'm gonna take these 2 L's and I'm gonna turn those into a W because I would rather not go against Saver.
Oh,
it's
Saver's,
like-
Saver's easy. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I have-
okay.
I have
Saver's
experience.
easy. The 2-time
I have
champion.
experience with this. I have
Dude,
only
honestly-
lost. I've lost to Saber by 1 minute, so it's you can get close to beating Saber. You
Look,
can
all
confirm
right.
it's
Look,
possible.
you want the
No.
secret? You want the secret to beating Saver? Turn select swap on.
No
I
disrespect.
tried. I tried that. I wasn't allowed to do it.
No disrespect
Yeah.
to anybody in this tournament, but I've got Thurwolf winning it. I think it's his year.
Oh
think
yeah.
it's his
I mean,
tournament.
like, especially with these type of flags, Steerwolf is just gonna thrive. And he's done so much
Exactly.
of this random garbage max HP junk that I like to do but haven't done. But I think he's gonna be. And this top bracket is so stacked. Like you had Coper, Chester, me, Steerwolf, and I'm missing people because I can't find the bracket to get it
Oh
open.
yeah,
Cough,
Fred,
Saber,
most
cough.
stacked
Fred, Crusher, Random Effect,
There's way too many people to name that are really.
Fury,
randomizer.
Captain Green.
Yeah.
Fury's not that good.
Right?
Shots fired. Fury's on the
Garbage.
call, by the way.
TA,
He's gonna join the call any second
TA
now.
and Chatty.
Oh yeah.
There's way too many people to name that are really good at this randomizer. So like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter who you get matched up against, you are gonna have a match of the century.
I'm with you,
It's-
xIceBlue. I think I'm gonna enjoy the lower bracket a lot more. I'm gonna let all these powerhouses fight it out in the upper bracket. They can go have fun.
I've been enjoying
Okay.
watching every race because I love seeing how these flags like fall apart and come together.
Dude, I love the lower bracket, dude. Jay Coper put me into the lower bracket like first match of Pinafore, and then I went like 7 straight in there after that. So the lower bracket, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so I play the winner of Fury or Captain Green, and then the top one's either going to be Theorwolf, Sea Falcon, or Saber, and then the winner of those two. Like this bracket is insane.
Our bracket was
Pick
that
your
was-
poison on that one. Jeez.
our bracket
Right,
was
there's no good. There really is no good, and it's going to come down to a lot of. I really feel like, and like Theorwolf is going to thrive on some. He's going to thrive in everything, but it's going to come down to some of the nuances in the flags and what rolls on some things. Whereas some people are a lot better at vanilla. There's other people that are good at some wonky stuff, and I think that's really what's going to make all the difference in some of those matchups.
My thought is if you look at just the times of some of these seeds, if you can have seeds that are under 15 minutes and then some seeds are over 2 hours, that's
Right.
all you need. That's all you need to know about these flags. That they can produce almost anything your imagination can provide.
And we've got
Yeah.
under 20, and that's without the possibility of having a vanilla overworld and an open 9 like we did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Granted,
think
there's
what
no swordless or
RBG
black.
had one that was like what collect 7 Triforce and he still sub 30 did.
Yeah,
Dude, we got under 12 today.
yeah, it's
We
crazy.
got
I love
under
it.
12 today. I don't know
Well-
if you guys saw that, but I won't spoil who it was or what it was, but yeah, under 12.
Yeah, and I mean, again, kind of back to what I was, that sort of stuff frustrates me a little bit because it comes down to, well, I found this and I went that way, and that's just the nature of this particular flag set too. But uh, that's why, again, my remorse flag is to force cannon, so that way you that can't. But hey, I think we've taken up probably too much time jacking around. But thank you guys again so much for the commentary and stuff. I look forward to listening back to it. Fury for streaming, and I'm not sure who did our tracking, probably Fury as well. So thank.
I'm
Fury and I
excited for
tag teamed
first
that.
race.
Fury did it more than I did though. But yes, but GG's to both of you. That was a very entertaining race. I mean, I only called the second race.
Absolutely.
I watched most of the first one. It was a very entertaining set of races. Absolutely.
Don't mind my confusion in the first one.
All good, man. It's all good. I was
We're all-
getting,
we're all-
these
we're all a
flags,
little
these
confused.
flags promote confusion. Okay, you
I was
basically-
only as confused as Ategenos was.
Oh,
that's fair. That's fair.
You basically need to
I was
just go
pretty
into these
bad.
flags blindfolded.
I mean, Savory would win every time. But yeah, good luck against JSR, man. I'll look forward to watching those races.
I definitely need it. JSR is definitely not an opponent to look past.
You got it.
okay. There's
You
people
got to make
speeding
it to
down
the
the
third
interstate
round this
nearby.
time.
I beat JSR by 3 seconds. It can be done. It's okay.
Hey, there you go.
Look, all I
Can
know is
confirm.
that I just need to JSR just needs to like play more Animal Crossing instead of practice.
Yeah, just get him playing Animal Crossing and Majora's Mask before the race, and you'll be good.
All right, man. I'm gonna go hang out. Watch. There's tons of other races going on, so I'm gonna go hang out and watch those. But thank you guys. I'll catch you up.
Thank you for providing entertainment for us tonight. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
GG's, Agent.
Yes, GG's to
GG's.
both of you.
GG's to both the runners, and thanks everyone who watched. Looks like we are gonna sign off here. Chester, do you have any final thoughts?
No, I think we've pretty much covered everything. So it was a pleasure commentating with you tonight, and we'll hope to do it again some other time.
Absolutely, it's always fun commentating with you, and for Chester and Fury and anyone else I might be forgetting. I'm Antlers, and thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of the